But the fight was kind of boring because he was so dangerous. So Anderson couldn't lead, right? Because if you lead, you worry about being countered. So Anderson was not just really fucking good, but also really smart.
Jeez.
He just knew when he could hit you, and he knew when you could hit him, and he would take his time. But again, once he got you figured out, like as the fight went on, he would like if he made the fight boring, it was also a strategy because then you would be anxious and you would maybe do something to try to pick up the pace, and he would crack you.
Yep.
So he's an old veteran, so he's just standing around going, "I don't give a fuck about booze. It's like I'm gonna just move around here." He did that with another guy, a Brazilian guy, Thales Leites, kind of the same thing, boring ass fight. But a dangerous fighter and a really dangerous guy on the ground. Thales Leites was a nasty jiu-jitsu black belt. And so he was like, we ain't going to the ground. Like, I was fucking stay on the outside, just kind of barely win every round. You know, but if you do something stupid, I'll fuck you up. And nobody did anything
wild
stupid.
To know all that shit.
Well, he was just so smart that he didn't care if people were booing. And then the UFC would get mad at him. They'd get mad at him because those performances, even though he's the greatest of all time, at the time, he was for sure. In my eyes, he's still in the conversation. During his time period when he was running shit, still in my book, one of the, if not the greatest of all, one of the greatest of all time, for sure. He's in the conversation, whatever that. The conversation's so subjective, and I change my opinion on it all the time. But during that time period, he didn't give a fuck if people were booing.
Yeah.
He didn't care. It's like, and so the UFC would get mad at him. But I was always of the mind that he's doing the 100% correct thing. He's the best fighter. And to fight the best, you got to know when to attack and when not to attack. And sometimes you don't attack at all.
Yeah.
Sometimes if he does something out of character and forces it, that was not his style. So for him to engage in a style that's not his style, then that's stupid.